He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. Oh, man. This is the Voice of the Eagles show. And like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go. We have officially signed Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Oh man. As I was setting up my stream, I was upset that the news hadn't broke yet. So I did not expect this, okay? I was ready to light Howie Roseman and the Philadelphia Eagles up this stream. All right. Because before I got on, there was reports that the two sides were being kind of combative, right? Or they were, it was a tough negotiation process. I mean, and we knew it was going to be that way, because just dating back from last year when we couldn't get him, right? I feel like he slipped through our fingers. So we knew coming in the negotiations was going to be critical, was going to be key. All right. Now, again, we kind of had we had an inkling that this could happen, right? Even after he signed with Detroit last year, we were saying there's a possibility he could return. But again, you never really know. This is legit, bro. This is my favorite player. Okay, my favorite players are usually someone like on the defensive side of the ball, and it tends to be safeties, right? I like safeties. Brian Dog is my favorite player of all time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, he's right up there. Okay, man, I really rock with him, man. And when he left last year, I was hurt, right? But I had to talk my talk because Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, he was, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, he was saying some things in the media, right? He was saying a lot of things. We're going to get into that as well. So we were chirping back and forth, but for the most part, everybody wanted this guy back, okay? Everybody wanted him back. All right, and it didn't work out, and then there was some chirping and things like that. And, that happens, okay? But the bottom line is he is here, okay? The report says he's returning on a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million. All right, now that doesn't really tell us much. Where's the guarantees? Where's, what's going on with the contract, right? But he signed. A 3-year deal is always typically a 1-year deal. In my estimation. So, he's betting on himself and he's just going to continue to, test the market. Right. So, this is a good deal. This is a great, I'm more excited about this am I more excited about this than Saquon? I think so. I'm more excited about Chauncey because we never wanted him to go. We wanted the Eagles to pay him. Right? We wanted the Philadelphia Eagles to pay him. Man, I'm so relieved. Okay. Now, if you look at the thumbnail, I was gonna have harsh words for the Philadelphia Eagles, okay, for not getting this done. And right as I'm about to go live, the news break. So, man, I'm just relieved, okay. And this is so far, this has been the perfect free agency. Okay. Howie has done everything right. Okay. Howie has done everything right. And then for me to say that, I'm the biggest critic of this team because we need a Super Bowl. That's what it really boils down to. I don't care about anything else. I'm the biggest critic. I'm the biggest supporter as well. Okay. So for me to come on this live stream when I was ready to grill Howie, I was gonna let Howie have it. Howie Roseman, how did you weaseled your way? Dog, I was finna tear him a new one. I'm gonna be honest. But I can't say anything. So far, whatever else you do in free agency, Howie, it doesn't even matter. Howie, you don't have to do anything else in free agency, bro. Anything else is just overkill at this point. But this team is locked and loaded to run it back. They're locked and loaded. Okay. They're locked and loaded. I mean, I would like to see a linebacker. Howie. We need a linebacker. We went and got a linebacker, right? But some of these guys are. We also got Devonte Parker. That I don't want to let any of this go by the wayside here. I don't want to forget about anything. But man, the Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Oh, but we were talking about this in my live stream yesterday, and I was talking about how polarizing he is, and like the things that he brings to the team. And but I was just, I wasn't really expecting anything. I know the rumors were there about a lot of different players, and so you kind of have an idea of certain stuff that's going to transpire, right? But a lot of stuff just fall. Just a lot of stuff just fall by the wayside a lot of times with some of these deals and negotiations. You look at Chauncey Gardner-Johnson last year. So a lot of these rumors, man, you got to take it for what it actually is. It's just a rumor, right? But there's a lot of validity and some most of what I hear and what I'm, what's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles. So this was expected, but again, the negotiations could have broke down because before he actually signed this, this contract, the deal, before this news broke about him being signed, I had just seen somewhere, was saying the two sides were being stubborn. So I'm like, okay, man, here we go again, like last year, right? So now I'm making my live stream based off that news. But it came, right as I'm going live, the news broke. So it was like, oh, wait, okay, all right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Yeah. So, again, he's back. Okay. What does he bring to our defense is something that a lot of pundits or some critics of Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, right? There's some there's some injury history here. I didn't know he only played 3 games last year. Okay. All right, but he had an interception. Okay. He had right, he made plays. He made plays in those 3 games. I'll tell you that he makes a difference. But then when we had him, the years before that, he only played in 12 games. Okay, so it's one of those things to where I don't really like to speak on injuries because it's the NFL and all players get injured, right? But if he's healthy, the Eagles should definitely be in. If he plays a whole season, the Philadelphia Eagles would be in the NFC Championship game again. Okay, he's been in 2 NFC Championship games in a row. Right. But I just brought that up. I digress. But I just brought that up because, I have to speak on that. Okay. But Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, He's been what does he bring to the Philadelphia Eagles? I mean, he's been in two consecutive NFC championship games. Yeah, he didn't get a Super Bowl out of it, right? Out of either one. Okay, but he's in those big games. He's playing in those games. He knows what it takes to prepare to be in those games. So that's huge. Okay, that's huge. You can't you can't put a price on how valuable that is when you have that type of when you've been there before in the playoffs. Okay, so I mean, just his attitude, his just the energy you feed off of it, man. You feed off of it. I guarantee you, it would be hard for me to even fathom that type of stuff that we seen this year, last season, right? All the tempers flaring and all the crazy sideline stuff. I don't think you even see that with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on your team, right? I just think I think it's a different team, and I don't know why Howie, regardless of what happened, okay, Howie, you don't let him walk, okay, you just don't let him walk, but you got him back. You corrected a mistake. I mean, bro, I can't say nothing bad about Howie, dog. I was just saying how he may possibly be on a hot seat. I mean, golly, bro, this is huge, okay. I mean, I got to give Howie his props. I mean, he's been awesome. He's been awesome. Okay, he's been awesome. And this team looking kind of scary, bro. Honestly, looking scary. Okay, looking scary. I still would get another piece on offense. Okay, I would get another piece on offense. You wouldn't got Devonte Parker. That's fine. Okay, and from there you got to go about the draft. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. All right, but Chauncey just brings so much to your team, man. Like, and sometimes those type of qualities you don't see on paper. You don't see it statistically, right? But you see it and you feel it and you notice it on the field. Right. When he was here, everybody was when he left the year when he was here, his first year here. I mean, everybody was happy and smiling. Yeah, we were winning, but again, it's still that energy, man. It's you can't put a price tag on that, right? Yeah, it's hard to actually see it if you're just watching on TV, you know. So he brings a lot. Okay, and I don't want to seem like I'm gassing him up, right? Because I sound like I'm gassing him up, but he's really he's legit. Let's get into the comments. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I was just so excited. Okay, CJ just signed. Yup. 3-year deal. Yes, sir. What's the word? Samsung. What's going on, Max? We got CJ. G-Lo says, bro, we need CJ back. We got him. Now time to get Justin Simmons. Oh man, I see now that'll just be overkill. Bro. I'm content, honestly, right now. Well, what we've done, I'm content. I'm ready for the draft. I'm good. I'm good, bro. From what I've just, man, you can't ask for nothing more. Yo, Joseph, what's the word, man? What's goody, bro? License says, hey, Philly 500. I believe it's our year again. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. I believe. I mean, you gotta. I'm not gonna go too far as to say it's our year. We just gotta let it play out. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Bradbury reunion, bro. That's gonna be awesome. Because it's really hard to tell if they actually like each other or hate each other, right? But it's just funny. I love their relationship, bro. I'm glad he's back, man. This is perfect. This is perfect. We still need a linebacker. Yeah, I mean, even if I know he's going to draft a linebacker early. He's drafting a linebacker early. Locked and loaded, like you said. We just need the linebacker. Yeah, and I guarantee you heard it here first. How he's gonna go get a linebacker early, a stud. He's gonna find him. He's gonna find his linebacker. How he's moving to his own drum. I don't think he's moving to his own drum I feel like he's moving to the drum of his coordinators. Okay, he Howie's job is to go acquire pieces. Okay, he's just acquiring the pieces that his coordinators need. So it's not like Howie is right. His coordinator saying, "Hey man, I need this type, right? I need this type of player," and so on and so on. Uh, so yeah, these pieces are just a reflection of your coordinators. But he's going to get the right pieces. I'll tell you that he's going to get the So he gets a lot of credit. Washington Commanders and Philly Eagles killing in free agency. NFC East going to be interesting, man. And nobody and the Cowboys just stand packed. They haven't done anything, and sometimes that's the best move. The best move is a lot of times the best move is the move that you don't make. The best move sometimes is just not making one. It's just, letting the board play out and seeing, and if you being if you trust in what you got, you're content. I mean, but you always want to be trying to get better. But hey, sometimes that's a maneuver that you can employ when you're doing like stuff that's strategic. If you're talking about strategy, that's a really that can be a solid strategy. But the NFC East is gonna be wild, bro. Oh man, everybody's gotten better, it seems like. And everybody's, you got Saquon going coming to the Eagles. You got Dan Quinn, the coach from the Cowboys, going to the Washington Commanders. You got so many different pieces just going to the opposing rival, man, and it's getting heated. The NFC East is going, man. Who knows? We have to let it play out, but that's just paper. It looks good now. The NFC East could be trash. You never know, and the Eagles could just run away with the division. Devonte Parker wasn't signed to be anything. I'm not sure why it's even talked about first round. I mean, because he's an intriguing prospect, and we definitely gonna get into it. He's an intriguing talent, bro. Blankenship is special teams only now. I'm not sure because you can still put. No, you could. Who's gonna? I mean, that other safety spot. You can either. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't know, honestly, because again, there's a lot of moving pieces, but we don't know what they're gonna do at the other safety spot. So I really can't say, honestly. That'll be speculation. Yep, we got CJ. You said my bad, bro. What happened? Yeah, we got CJ. What happened, Trey? You said my bad. Joe, could this mean yeah, I mean I think we can I think we're solid. We're in great shape. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, guys. Okay, because I do that a lot and then I have to eat my words. Okay. And when you say something, people don't let you explain why you said it, or so it's just like I try to be real conscious of. But I think we're in great shape, man. I'm definitely sensing like we can go on a deep run. It kind of felt like the Super Bowl run. It feel like that a little bit. It feels like that, honestly, man. I'm excited, bro. $33 million. That's a steal. I'll take it. Maybe we sign Justin and have him, bro. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. That's just, bro. Again, we'll just have to see. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, if Howie doesn't make another move, I'm content. Honestly, bro. He's done really well, man. Honestly, right now. So anything else? I mean, and I think Howie's not done. I think Howie is about to unload the clip. I think Howie's about to I think he's about to unload. So that may be in play. Man, great week for our birds. Yeah, we lost some players too, though, man. So how do you feel about Xavier Worthy? He's been on my draft crush this year, and he ran a 4.2. And he made again with safeties and with secondary guys, Howie that's not his forte. So I mean, I'm not sure if you go draft a secondary player that early. I don't know, man. But I mean, and again, I have to watch some film on Xavier Worthy as well. Um, but yeah, I, this is crazy. This is crazy. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Um, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is back. Man, that's just amazing. That's amazing. It really is. And I'm telling you guys, I was going to my live stream was set up to let the Philadelphia Eagles have it because you know the reports about Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, it was just I mean, we know he should have been signed, right? And it was heading into, later during the day. And it's like, man, what's going on? Then you get reports both sides are being stubborn. It's like, okay, man, now something we got to light the fire under this and get it right. This has to get done. What's going on? And right as soon as Austin Express go live, boom, my phone's blowing up. We got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Say no more. We're good. All right. He asked how many draft picks we got. I'm not sure how many. We have some compensatory picks. We have how many compensatory picks do we got? Is a real question. We love CJ. He tough, man. He's our guy, bro. I'm happy he's back. I wish he would have never left. Again, he's one of my favorite players in the NFL. So come on, man. The guy shouldn't leave. He didn't want to leave. Okay, he didn't want to leave. And I posted this a minute ago. And this is him reminiscing. I guess his ring came in the mail from the NFC Championship. He said, "Shout out Philly." He sounds sad. So I'm like, yeah, man, dude's coming back, man. So, but he was trash talking too. Okay, on a Twitch stream talking about the fans. So there's been some trash talk with him. Okay, and what Chauncey failed to realize was we loved him. We all wanted him back. Everybody wanted him back. And then there was some crap with his age in it, and some stuff fell through, like negotiations do. It happens, right? And now he's going to Detroit. And when we were watching Detroit in the NFC Championship game, we're watching Chauncey Gardner-Johnson make plays while we're at home, bro. Like he won this negotiation, bro. He won it, and he proved he bet on himself. I mean, he got injured, so that was tough, right? But he wound up in an NFC Championship game, and I think he caught an interception, right? So it was like, come on, man. In the games that he played in, he was extremely impactful. We just need him to stay healthy for an entire season. And I mean, you get rid. I mean, Devonte Maddox. You get rid of Devonte Maddox, and then you bring back Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and it's like, man, it's like, can he stay healthy? And I hate bringing up health, but he's had some bad luck, as far as health his last couple seasons. So I hope he can get right. I'm ecstatic. Someone took his car. He said, "I forgive CJ." Yeah, I do too, bro. That was nothing. Maybe we can get the running back. I don't know if they go. I don't know if they go running back. I would like for them to draft a running back, maybe mid-round, or get a nice steal or running back. I like the running back by committee thing. I saw my G. I appreciate it. Real recognized game, and much love to you, bro. If you in here, make sure you drop a like. I appreciate you guys. We go live almost every day. We chop it up. Howie has the Infinity Gauntlet on standby for a linebacker. Howie, look, bro. I know what Howie is. Dude, he has to have a trick up his sleeve for linebacker, and I know he's going to go grab another receiver. Okay, watch. Okay, on my last live stream, right, I said that Howie is going. I pretty much said he was going to get a wide receiver, right? and he went and grabbed one with Devonte Parker. We're gonna get into him right. It's like, right, we're gonna get to him soon, real soon, right? We're gonna dive a little bit deep into Devonte Parker. But when the news broke that he went and acquired a receiving free agency, I'm like, okay, yep, cool, yep. I kind of felt that happening, right? Now I'm getting a sense that he's going to go linebacker and he's going to go big, and I think he's going to do something special for us at linebacker. I mean, but it's so I mean, free agency, I'm not sure if you do that because there's nothing in free agency right now. He's going to draft a linebacker in the first round. They've been look, a lot of mock drafts has had Howie drafting a linebacker. It was I remember one year was the dude Devin Floyd, or his last name was Floyd, from the Jaguars. Then was there something about Michael Parsons? I'm not sure, but I know it was another linebacker. He's been, but I for sure remember Lloyd from the Jaguars. They had the Philadelphia Eagles picking Lloyd in the first round. They were saying like how the Philadelphia Eagles haven't done this in like 50, 60 years, however long it's been. This is the year. Howie Roseman, he drafts a linebacker in the first round. Okay. And got to be a stud. If there's not I mean, he's not going to reach. So if he has to reach, don't do it. But I think he's going to put some capital, some draft capital, some high draft capital, and some linebackers. And so you're going to need an influx of them, right? You're going to need about 5 or 6, or you need about 5 linebackers, 5 or 6 linebackers. I'm not sure how many we have on the roster now. We got N'Kobe Dean, Bradley's coming off the ACL. Zach Cunningham, that's 3. So I think you get about 3 or 4. You get about and then we have Bond, the guy we just I think you grab about 2 more linebackers. Okay, and they got to be some studs. All right, they got to be some studs. But I don't know, man. If he does nothing to address the linebacker spot, I would just have to rock with Howie Roseman if he does. Whatever he decides to do at linebacker, I'm gonna rock with him because he's done exceptional. We gotta understand you don't have proactive GMs like Howie Roseman, bro. You don't have I mean, man, it's not really some teams do not have GMs that know how to allocate and acquire good talent, right, for great price and good with, bro. Howie's just awesome. Okay, so I mean, I'm not gonna be too hard on him, bro. I think he's good in my eyes from what he's been doing the last 3 years. I think I'm gonna just chill. But so it's always like something. Howie always does something that makes me like, bro, just get a linebacker, bro. Just get a linebacker, dog. Just get a linebacker. I'm watching all the good linebackers just, get plucked away. Just get a linebacker. How we drop the ball this next season, he's going back to the closet. And I don't know, man. How we got some leeway. I wasn't expecting Saquon to join the Eagles. Yeah, I mean, nobody was. I mean, there was reports about it. You start hearing about it, you're like, okay, maybe this can happen. Right. But I mean, this was kind of before free agency. Nobody kind of really. Howie horrible at drafting him, a good at free agency. Hopefully, he don't outsmart himself. I would much rather Howie Roseman acquire talent through the draft, right? I don't want to see I want to see all of our talent be homegrown, okay? Because when you bring all these outside guys in, a lot of them may not buy into the culture, right? It's just sometimes you want to draft your talent and develop them, right? And so when they have success and when they potentially go to the Hall of Fame, it'll feel that much better knowing this is a guy I drafted, I believed in, we stuck with it, he developed, he worked hard. It just feels so much more. It just feels so much reassuring. It feels much better when everything's homegrown. So Howie he has to start hitting in the draft. Like we need Hall of Fame caliber players. We got Fletcher Cox, Lane Johnson, right? So but we need more. Okay, we need an influx of talent everywhere. All right, and not just in free agency. Honestly, I'm not a fan of free agency. Okay, I'm really not. But when you go get guys in free agency that has ties to the town and the city, it feels more like a homegrown thing, right? So Howie he's a genius for that, for bringing in guys from Philly because he knows like it's a deeper connection there. It's not just all business in a sense, right? It is, but we gonna always we have a common um we have something in common that keeps us, you know, uh, with a certain level of respect, right? And it's just a feeling that you have when you from the city or the area that you're playing in the NFL. The place that you're playing in the NFL just means so much more. So, how he doing that? He's bringing DeAndre Swift in, who's from the area, right? And play high school, college ball, and stuff like that. Bringing Hassan Reddick, Swift, now Saquon, bro. You have to have that element. And with most free agents, you don't. So I'm kind of chill on free agency, man. They don't, it's like they come in, they want the money or but how are you buying into the culture? You just here for the money and it just gets yours. And then when it's time to hit the market again, you're gonna dip. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want an open door type of a thing. I want people that's rooted and grounded in the philosophy of the team. Right. So I don't know free agency, man. But he needs to hit on his drafts. He needs to hit on his draft picks. I would like that. Okay, you look at Landon Dickerson. We drafted him, we took care of him, paid him. That feels good. That's reassuring. He's a great player. Hall of Fame type player, honestly. Okay. Brandon Graham, right, bro? That's amazing to see. So you got to add that in the free agency too, the signings, bringing certain guys back, retaining guys. That's part of free agency too. So that's also huge, man. And even Devonte Smith's up next. I'll tell you that. Saquon changed his Twitter profile pic to him in a Kelly Green jersey. You gotta love it, bro. Let's go. Howie is cooking. Yes. All right. Chauncey, we're glad you're here. We're gonna discuss this more. We're gonna have some Chauncey Gardner-Johnson content on the channel and stuff like that. But we do have another development. Okay, Devonte Parker was signed by the Philadelphia Eagles before, earlier during the day. Okay. Now he's a former Patriot. He played for the Dolphins before the Patriots. He gets a 1-year deal worth about almost $5 million. All right. It's fully guaranteed. And the Eagles will only have to pay $1.2 million. So this is this seems like a move that isn't costly at all. It's a guy who's going to fight for a roster spot, probably like for a depth. I don't even think he makes it as the number 3 receiver, honestly. I mean, but you never know. This guy is very intriguing. I feel like he's just another piece for Jalen Hurts. Okay. And what I mean by that, it's simple. He's a guy that you can just throw the ball up and he's going to go get it. That's what he specializes in, right? We've seen it firsthand. We've seen his ability firsthand when we played him when he was with the Dolphins. Okay, he's one of those guys where he's going to go up and grab the ball. You see that he's going to go take the ball from you. Okay, that's great for Jalen because Jalen's the type of quarterback where he throws the type of throws that he excels in. So this can be huge. The guy's like 31 years old, right? We'll look at some of the stats, his stats in a second as well. But you see, look, and this is against Ronald Darby, if I'm not mistaken. Look, I mean, he had a career game against the Eagles, and I mean, it was like, bro, that I'm like, he's nice, right? He did a number on us, and yeah, this move, I mean, it's very intriguing. Look, he got him again. Look, I mean, bro, he had a day. He had a day. If I pull up the stats, I'm gonna show you guys. Right? I'm gonna make a video or something. Show bring so just give you guys a better type of feel of what type kind of a player he is. But yeah, I mean, look, he's going up and getting it. All right, he's going to go get the ball out the air, and that's going to benefit Jalen Hurts tremendously. It's going to benefit Jalen Hurts tremendously because again, that's his style. You have an AJ Brown, he throws those goal balls and he's gonna throw it up, and it's not like he's just throwing the ball up as like a Hail Mary. No, they're really accurate, right? And if you get another guy who excels at that, in a slot or however they're gonna line them up, I'll be fine seeing them get reps on the outside or however they want to do it, right? That is a man. That's an element. That's a different element for your offense because he can strike, right? And if he's going up against number 3, number 4 corners, you know, he definitely can. He can, he can. I could envision him making plays on backup cornerbacks, right? So again, and it's not. It's another body for training camp. It's another body for training camp. It's not costly at all. They're only paying 1.2 million of that 4.6. So I mean, they're not even paying. I mean, that's you can't beat that type of a deal. Okay. Do I expect him to come in and have 1,000 yards? No, I don't. But I think he can be really efficient. Okay, when used in the right situations, right? But we'll just have to see. Again, he's one of those guys. He's going to go up and get the ball. Okay, he doesn't need separation. Just put the ball somewhere where he can go grab it. All right. And you never know what you can get out of it. Well, you never know what you can get out of him. Again, he's 31, right? He's not. I'm not saying he's some type of a next level guy as far as like his talent. Okay, but you look at his receiving yards throughout his career. 2019 was his best year. He had 1,200 yards and 9 touchdowns in 2019. He's been in the NFL since 2015. So that's 9 years. Okay. His last season with the Patriots, he had 394 receiving yards, no touchdowns. He averaged 11 yards a reception. He had 33 receptions in 13 games on 55 targets. Okay. The years prior, the 2 years before that, 500 yards. So yeah, I mean, he seems like a steady. He's like a, I don't know, man. He seems like a good depth piece, right? I don't think you're gonna see him do anything spectacular. Who knows? Who knows if he even makes the team? I think Eagles would draft a receiver. That I think so. That'd be wild. I mean, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Um, but I could definitely honestly see them, grabbing some more weapons offensively. As crazy as that may sound, I could definitely see that in a possibility for sure. Okay. But yeah, guys, that's the stream. I'm gonna go do some more. I'm gonna go make some more content for you guys, but I'm extremely excited for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson for the trajectory of the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Weapon X. This is the Voice of the Eagles show. And like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles.